Saya menjemput Yang Berhormat Datuk Amar Jabatan Tengah Hadiasan, Timbalan Premier dan Menteri Perdagangan Antarabangsa, Industri dan Pelabuhan untuk menyampaikan ucapan penggulungan.
Terima kasih, Tan Sri Datuk Amar Speaker. Firstly, I would like to congratulate Yang Berhormat Premier of Sarawak for tabling an expansionary budget that is people-centric and development-biased to support the robust economic growth of Sarawak. As reported by YAB Premier, our economy is expected to grow between 4% to 5% in 2023, supported by domestic demand. While the services sector will become the main driver of the growth, manufacturing sector is expected to moderate to 3.3% in 2023 due to decline in LNG production and sluggish external demand. The FLE Team 2024 budget, Development for All, together building a prosperous, sustainable and united Sarawak, aims to stimulate economic growth. The budget is framed across 12 strategic thrusts, which includes promoting investment, entrepreneurship and SMEs development, as well as transforming Sarawak into a competitive and resilient economy. These strategic trusts not only address the need to create a conducive climate for investment, development of industrial parks, the business premises, but also contribute to facilitate our businesses and SMEs to revitalize and grow their businesses. I would like to thank Yang Berhormat Premier of Sarawak for the budget allocated to my ministry in 2024 to implement initiatives to facilitate investment, entrepreneurship, development, and industrialization agenda. This exemplifies the seriousness in our approach to further accelerate the economic growth of Sarawak. My ministry will continue to embark on measures to promote Sarawak as a preferred investment destination and nurture our micro, small, and medium enterprises. We will collaborate with all federal and state agencies to implement initiatives and strategies for sustainable economic growth. Tan Sri Datuk Amar Speaker, I will now report on my ministry's achievements thus far. Development of industry and investment. Quality investment is crucial to create a complex supply chain and the right ecosystem for a globally competitive economy. Sarawak is now actively attracting high-value, high-growth investment that can catapult Sarawak economy to achieve high-income status by the year 2030. Based on preliminary figures for the first 3 quarters of this year, Sarawak recorded RM 16.67 billion worth of investment despite the sluggish global economy. Manufacturing sector contributed 68% of the total investment, followed by 19% from primary sector and 13% from services sector. These investments are expected to create more than 4,400 employment opportunities. The manufacturing sector was the largest contributor for investment, attracting RM 11.37 billion worth of investment from 73 projects, mainly in non-metallic mineral products, basic metal products, and electrical and electronics products. As the investment climate remains favorable, domestic and foreign investors continue to place confidence in Sarawak. This is evident in the newly approved manufacturing-related investment, mainly in non-metallic mineral products, graphite, RM 6.3 billion, chemical and chemical products, EAC and fertilizer, RM 769 million, and basic metal product, 62 million ringgit Malaysia. Existing investors are also taking advantage of this and expanding their presence in Sarawak, mainly in basic metal products such as copper foil and building materials, RM 2.3 billion, electrical and electronic products such as wafer probing and IC testing and solar ingot and wafer, RM 1.2 billion, and chemical products such as fertilizer, RM 154 million. Sarawak has been receiving new investment proposals from both foreign and domestic investors, including components for batteries used in electric vehicle, RM 5 billion, green metal, RM 2.59 billion, and medical gloves, RM 1.5 billion. Investment in mining was the main contributor of the primary sector, with 4 main projects from oil and gas upstream activities worth RM 2.7 billion. These projects are located offshore of Miri and Bintulu, namely Halang, RM 624 million, D18, RM 766 million, F6, RM 792 million, and E11, shallow plastic, RM 566 million. Sarawak is now focusing on promoting digital and green economy, leveraging on our renewable energy and decarbonization solutions such as carbon trading and innovative climate mitigation and adaptation technology. We aspire to be a regional leader in innovation and technology-based economy. Sarawak is becoming more prominent as a destination for digital investment. We are evaluating a proposal for hyperscale green data center worth RM 17.6 billion. Sarawak will continue to diversify our digital investment portfolio to build a robust ecosystem. Sarawak is at the forefront in embracing carbon capture, utilization and storage technology in Southeast Asia, which opens up new avenues for economic opportunities associated with low-carbon manufacturing activities. The amendments of Forest Ordinance and Land Code, as well as the just enacted Environment Reduction of Greenhouse Gas Emission Ordinance 2023, enable Sarawak to be at an advanced stage to champion CCUS and carbon trading activities in Malaysia. These ordinances provide legislative powers for us to regulate, manage, and promote activities related to carbon trading, CCUS, and nature businesses. Tan Sri Dato' Amar Speaker, Petros has been appointed as the resource manager for Sarawak Natural CCUS asset, with the first license already issued to them by Sarawak government for carbon storage. This development will unlock and commercialize the exploitations of stranded sour gas reserve offshore Sarawak. Currently, Petros is collaborating with Petronas on a development and storage agreement and storage permit application for the first carbon capture and storage at M1, depleted gas field in Sarawak, in compliance with Land Court Carbon Storage Rules 2022. Petros is also finalizing CCS as a service agreement with an international consortium, which is expected to be announced by our Premier. Tan Sri Dr. Amar Speaker, Sarawak government will continue to drive the sustainable development of oil and gas industry. Petros is already participating in 17 offshore blocks in Sarawak, of which 10 exploration blocks have commenced exploration activities. These activities are in partnership with SQ from Korea, Impacts from Japan, PTTEP from Thailand, Longboat Energy from Norway, Shell and Petronas, involving more than RM 3.5 billion of investment over the next 3 years. For the other 7 offshore blocks, 5 are in production and 2 are in development phase, with plan to invest more than RM 8.5 billion capex over the next 3 years. In addition, Petros and Petra Energy has commenced drilling activities in onshore block SK433 in Miri. Petros has already completed the prospectivity study for onshore block SK334 in Limbang and Lawas area. Going forward, Petros will continue to be actively involved in upstream activities, especially in rejuvenating onshore exploration and commercialization. In midstream and downstream activities, Sarawak is in the midst of developing 4 hubs, namely in Bintulu, Samalaju, Miri, and Kuching, under the Sarawak Gas Roadmap. This hub will provide access to gas, green energy, and carbon capture infrastructure to enable the industries to achieve net zero target by 2050. For the Bintulu hub, Petchem Industrial Park is rapidly developing. The RM 7 billion methanol project is at pre-commissioning stage, and the 363 million ringgit Malaysia Medical Glove project is under construction. Meanwhile, one sour gas commercialization project of RM 23 billion is in the construction stage, and 3 projects are expected to reach final investment decision in 2024, comprising 2 hydrogen projects worth RM 24 billion and 1 sour gas commercialization project of RM 23 billion. For the Samalaju hub, Petros will be investing in pipeline to deliver gas to Samalaju Industrial Park by end of 2025. This will enable the commissioning of 1 gigawatt combined cycle gas turbine power plant by Sarawak Energy Berhad, whilst in Miri, Petros is developing 500 megawatt CCGT power plant in collaboration with ECB and to be operationalized by 2027. For the upcoming Kuching Gas Hub, Petros has completed feasibility study and will complete the concept select by 2024. The Sarawak gas roadmap is gaining momentum. As such, we welcome foreign and domestic investors to participate in the opportunities outlined. Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker, Sarawak's strong renewable energy potential present a major attraction for investors to meet their net zero carbon target. Consequently, this will lead to high value and quality investment to Sarawak to support our development agenda, particularly on green and digital economy. My ministry is currently reviewing the recommendation from the master plan for the development of industrial terminals in Sarawak in the effort to further enhance the attractiveness and competitiveness of Sarawak as the preferred investment destination. These include park management for Samajaya and Samalaju, potential value chain development for new energies such as hydrogen, ammonia, solar, and biomass, SME positioning and value creation, and Sarawak Nusantara integration proposition. I am happy to inform this August House that Invest Sarawak has started operation since August this year to facilitate investors in all economic sectors. Invest Sarawak will serve as the one-stop center for all foreign and domestic investment as part of our effort to improve the ease of doing businesses in Sarawak. Among the roles and functions of Invest Sarawak include providing advisory services, facilitating investment and trade, formulating attractive incentive packages for investors, organizing business networking and familiarization program, as well as evaluating strategic projects. Invest Sarawak will work closely with all ministries, agencies, and Sarawak Trade and Tourism offices to promote investment and trade in Sarawak. Sarawak Trade and Tourism Office Singapore status, which was established in 2019, has been playing the role as a facilitator for trade, investment, and tourism. Status aims to connect Sarawak to the global market through Singapore. Among the effort to connect Sarawak enterprises to Singapore market for food and promote tourism activities, including hosting webinars, participating in Singapore trade shows, and introducing Sarawak Ambassador Program, as well as the Promotion Assistance Scheme. To date, these activities have successfully generated more than 70 million ringgit Malaysia of export, with more than 35 local suppliers to export their products and services globally through Singapore, including 19 Sarawakian enterprises supported under the Promotion Assistance Scheme offered by Status. In addition, these activities also attracted 3 Singaporean corporates to organize business retreat and events in Sarawak, involving more than 400 participants. In terms of investment, a Singaporean company is in negotiation to invest approximately RM45 million in floating solar manufacturing project. Recognizing the important roles and functions of Sarawak Trade and Tourism offices within this region, Sarawak Trade and Tourism Office Brunei has been established in Brunei Darussalam and expected to be in operation by the year 2024. We are also planning to set up a similar office in Kalimantan, Indonesia. To ensure all these initiatives and efforts are more effective, my ministry will develop Sarawak investment policy with the aim to provide a comprehensive investment promotion strategy, including formulating well-structured and targeted investment incentive to attract both domestic and international investors. Tan Sri Dato' Amar Speaker, Development of Trade. For the period of January to September 2023, Sarawak total trade was valued at RM 140.3 billion, which was lower by 12.7% as compared to the same period last year. Exports were valued at RM 93.7 billion, decreased by 16.8%, and imports stood at RM 46.6 billion, contracted by 3.2%. This was due to slow global demand, uncertainties in commodity prices, and high base effect last year. Subsequently, trade balance was recorded at RM 47.1 billion. My ministry has introduced two new pilot programs to further enhance the competencies of SMEs, especially those export-oriented entrepreneurs, to penetrate global markets, namely, one, Mentrade Connects, which aim to provide more opportunities for SMEs to directly engage with international partners. In June and September this year, 13 memorandums of understanding and 2 memorandums of agreement were signed in Guangzhou and Beijing, China. This MOU and MOA will foster greater collaboration in the areas of trade and technology. We have also matched 10 Sarawak SMEs with over 100 partners in China for Sarawak products and services to have wider access to the China market. And 2, Export Boot Camp Program, which intend to build the capabilities of SMEs to have better access to the global export market. To date, this program has benefited over 100 SMEs. SMEs, particularly those involved in export-oriented businesses, are encouraged to leverage on the various free trade agreements signed by Malaysia to venture into new markets and enjoy preferential tax. Tan Sri Dato' Amar Speaker, Development of Entrepreneur. In 2020, World Bank reported that SMEs play a vital role in the global economy, accounting for approximately 90% of businesses worldwide. Their significance is not only in numbers, but also in the substantial impact they have on employment, with SMEs providing jobs for over 50% of the global workforce. In Malaysia, MSMEs form an integral part of the economy by constituting up to 97.4% total business establishments. The contributions of MSMEs to Malaysia GDP is 38.4%, which also provided 48.2% of employment opportunities. These numbers could be significantly higher when informal sectors are included. In addition, the surveys by Huawei and SME Corp Malaysia show that the online presence among the MSMEs through website, social media, and e-commerce platform is accounted at 80.6%. However, 53.8% of our MSMEs are still lacking in back-end digitalization solutions that can increase productivity, especially in finance and accounting, HR management, and operation management. For Sarawak, Department of Statistics Malaysia reported that the number of business establishments for MSMEs increased from 61,036 in 2015 to 83,708 in 2022. These establishments comprise 81.5% micro enterprises, 16.7% small enterprises, and 1.8% medium enterprises. The statistics indicated that the MSMEs are resilient in countering the unprecedented aftermath of pandemic COVID-19. Therefore, we will continue to nurture and support the growth of our MSMEs to harness their economic potential, as they are the key drivers of socio-economic growth and job creation in Sarawak. Translator Amal Speaker, Financial Assistance to MSMEs. My ministry will continue to strengthen our MSMEs through various financial assistance. The financial assistance offered by my ministry under the 12th Malaysia Plan total 166 million ringgit Malaysia for 6 programs, namely Program Graduan ke Arah Keusahawanan, GRAK, Program Usahawan Teknikal dan Vocational, OSTEP, Program Go Digital, Skim Kredit Mikro Sarawak, Skim Pinjaman Industri Kecil dan Sederhana, SPIK, and Interest Subsidy Scheme for the Special Relief Fund, Targeted Relief and Recovery Facility, and Panjana Tourism Financing. To date, more than 7,300 businesses have benefited from this financial assistance totaling RM 155.67 million. My ministry has recently launched a collaboration between Invest Sarawak, United Nations Global Compact Network for Malaysia and Brunei, and Alliance Bank to provide RM 1 billion of green financing to all Sarawakian MSMEs towards adopting sustainable business practices in environment, social, and governance, ESG. There are many more financing facilities in the pipeline to assist MSMEs toward ease of access for funding. We believe only with a strong and sustainable business value chain, Sarawak can attract the best investment. Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker, capacity building. My ministry will continue to enhance the capacity and the capability of our entrepreneurs. Therefore, my ministry has been allocated RM 49.4 million during the 12th Malaysia Plan to enhance entrepreneurs' competitiveness and adaptability in dynamic business environment. To date, more than 41,000 MSMEs have participated in the capacity building program provided by my ministry. Among these programs are a basic technical and skill entrepreneurship, as well as digital entrepreneurship, and product promotion and market access through participation in national and international exposition and showcase. In addition to the assistance provided by my ministry, I am pleased to inform this August House that other agencies such as Amanah Ikhtiar Malaysia, SME Corp Malaysia, Suruhanjaya Koperasi Malaysia, SME Bank, MARA, Unit Pembangunan Kontraktor dan Pembekal, UPKP, SEDC, SDAG are providing similar assistance amounted to RM 1.76 billion to more than 205,000 Sarawakian entrepreneurs. My ministry has established Sarawak Entrepreneur Development Coordination Committee with the aim to coordinate the various entrepreneurship initiatives by more than 60 federal and state agencies in Sarawak. These initiatives include financial assistance, capacity building, marketing, business premise, digital, as well as technology and innovation. My ministry will also develop a master plan to enhance the competitiveness of MSMEs in Sarawak. The master plan will develop strategies and action plan to address the identified challenges as well as to promote entrepreneurs' growth, competitiveness, and sustainability within each sector. Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker, development of industrial infrastructure and business premises. I wish to inform this August House that 5 industrial parks and 1 Anjung Usahawan have been completed this year, namely Samatan Industrial Estate Phase 1, Sri Aman Industrial Estate, Betong Industrial Estate Phase 1, Kapit Industrial Estate, Samalaju SME Cluster Phase 1 and 2, and Anjung Usahawan Gedong. There are 41 projects still at the various stages of implementation, such as under construction, tender, design, land acquisition, appointment of consultant, or siting application. The proper and orderly development of industries, particularly through the clustering of industries in designated areas, will create synergy and bring positive multiplier effect that benefit the economic development of Sarawak. For example, the high-tech industries in Samajaya and energy-intensive industries in Samalaju, Bintulu, have collectively created more than 23,000 employment opportunities, with local filling up most of the position. Paid RM 1.3 billion in annual wages, contributed RM 6.3 billion to the local economy, and exported more than RM 27 billion of locally produced products. In line with PCDS 2030, My ministry is committed to ensure a conducive environment for our industry players and business communities to grow and prosper. We'll intensify our effort to upgrade our industrial infrastructure, enhance and strengthen the capacity and capability of our MSMEs, attract quality investment, as well as grow our international trade to achieve economic prosperity, social inclusivity, and environmental sustainability. Consider Tuan Mas Speaker, saya ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada ahli-ahli yang berhormat bagi Meradung, Ketibas, Kelakar, Semunjan, Kabong dan Tilian yang telah membangkitkan isu berkaitan dengan keusahawanan dan pelaksanaan anjung usahawan. For the information of ahli yang berhormat for Meradung, a total ceiling of RM3.3 million for anjung usahawan and mini industrial park Meradung was approved under 12 Malaysia Plan. Currently, the Land and Survey Department is acquiring the land, which is expected to be completed in 2024. My ministry is currently in the process of appointing consultant for the project. For the information of ahli yang berhormat for Katibas, my ministry is currently evaluating alternative site for anjung usahawan Song. I hope ahli yang berhormat for Katibas can assist us to identify the most suitable site for that purpose. Untuk makluman ahli yang berhormat bagi Semunjan dan Kabung, kementerian saya telah mengemukakan permohonan pertapakan bagi anjung usahawan Semunjan pada Mei 2023 dan pertapakan semula bagi anjung usahawan Kabung pada September 2023. Sehubungan itu, bagi mempercepatkan pelaksanaan projek-projek tersebut, perlantikan runding projek telah diselesaikan pada Oktober 2023. Untuk makluman ahli yang berhormat bagi Tilian, Kerajaan Sarawak melalui perkeliling SPA nombor 3/2014, procedures and guidelines to apply for the usage of residential premises for business activity pada tahun 2014 telah membenarkan penggunaan premis perumahan bagi menjalankan perniagaan berskala kecil sebagai premis sementara untuk tempoh 5 tahun. Aktiviti perniagaan yang dibenarkan adalah aktiviti yang tidak akan menimbulkan masalah kesihatan, ancaman keselamatan, dan kacau ganggu awam. Contohnya, perniagaan dalam talian, perkhidmatan, kedai runcit, barang kecantikan, dan kesihatan. Tapi bukanlah untuk projek yang mengganggu dari segi masyarakat itu sendiri, macam yang saya cakap tadi dalam pengundangan saya sebelum ini. Ada rumah dijadikan sebagai garaj, dijadikan sebagai workshop, dan dijadikan sebagai seolah-olah warehouse. Tak bolehlah. Sebab itu garis panduan tersebut telah mensyaratkan para usahawan yang menggunakan rumah kediaman sebagai premis perniagaan sementara perlu mendapatkan persetujuan ya, daripada ketua masyarakat dan jiran-jiran mereka. Mereka juga perlu mengemukakan permohonan tersebut kepada Jabatan Tanah dan Survey bahagian untuk pertimbangan. Hanya dengan itu, dengan kelulusan Jabatan Tanah dan Survey, barulah dapat dilaksanakan apa jenis perniagaan yang dibenarkan mengikut syarat-syarat daripada sirkular yang telah pun dikeluarkan itu. Okay. Untuk tempoh 5 tahun. Sekiranya perniagaan mereka telah berkembang, mereka perlu berpindah ke premis perniagaan yang bersesuaian. Tan Sri Our Speaker, sebelum mengakhiri ucapan penggulungan ini, saya ingin menyampaikan penghargaan kepada Tan Sri Ketua Speaker kerana berjaya mengendalikan persidangan DUN dengan tegas dan baik yang memudahkan urusan kita berjalan dengan begitu lancar. Saya juga ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada semua pegawai yang terlibat dalam menjayakan persidangan ini. Akhir sekali, saya ingin mengucapkan selamat Hari Christmas dan selamat Tahun Baru 2024 kepada semua ahli yang berhormat dan seluruh rakyat Sarawak. Selamat lagi ART beroperasi dari Rembus sampai ke Damai. Ekonomi berteknologi tinggi pemangkin aspirasi. Sarawak maju, makmur, aman dan damai. Pokok rendang janganlah ditebang. Tempat berteduh, duduk bersembang. Minyak lumut Sarawak udah terbang. Nun di langit luas terbentang. Dengan itu saya mengakhiri ucapan penggulungan bagi Kementerian Perdagangan Antarabangsa, Industri dan Pelaburan. Terima kasih.
Dengan hormatnya saya menjemput Yang Berhormat Datuk Amal Douglas Ugah Embas, Timbalan Premier dan Menteri Keuangan dan Ekonomi Baru Kedua untuk menyampaikan ucapan penggulungan.
Terima kasih dan selamat petang pada Yang Berhormat Tan Sri Speaker. First, I would like to join the members of this august House in congratulating Yang Berhormat Tan Sri Dr. Muhammad Safia, yourself, sir, on your reappointment as a Speaker of Sarawak State Legislative Assembly. This appointment marked your 9th consecutive term, making you the longest serving Speaker in Malaysia and second longest in the Commonwealth. Congratulations, sir. Tan Sri Dato' Ahmad Speaker, I wish to congratulate Yang Berhormat Premier Sarawak, Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg for tabling and presenting the 2024 state budget with the theme Development for All, Together Building a Prosperous, Sustainable and United Sarawak. The theme reflects a multi-dimensional, inclusive and holistic approach to the development of Sarawak. It aims at benefiting all the rakyat while fostering unity and collaboration among diverse community in Sarawak. Allow me to also express my sincere appreciation to all Ali and Muhammad who have participated in the debate and fully supported the Supply 2024 Bill 2023. Tan Sri Dato' Amar Speaker, the key highlight of the 2024 State Budget. The 2024 State Budget marks a significant step in the Sarawak government effort toward inclusive growth and sustainable development. The 2024 State Budget is indeed an expansionary budget with large public investment thus far. The budget is poised to stimulate the state economic growth by addressing both immediate challenges and lay the foundation for long-term economic growth. These reflect our commitment in addressing the financial pressures faced by both the low and middle-income group, while making targeted investment in critical areas and undertaking a balanced approach to financial planning and management. The Budget 12 Strategic Trust encompasses vital areas such as economic growth, digital transformation, environmental sustainability, and social inclusivity. These priorities indicate an integrated approach to development, ensuring that progress is not only in economic areas, but also covering social and environmental aspects. Notably, the budget projects Sarawak's highest ever revenue collection of ringgit Malaysia 12.749 billion in 2024. The substantial allocation for operating and development expenditure shows our commitment to address immediate operational need and long-term development goals. The 2024 budget is expected to generate a budget surplus of ringgit Malaysia 386 million, a testament to effective revenue re-engineering and a prudent financial management. The development estimates of ringgit Malaysia 9.038 billion underscore the government focus on infrastructural and sectoral development. This significant investment in development projects aims at enhancing the robustness and the resilience of the Sarawak economy. While the budget is extensive and forward-looking, its success will hang on effective implementation by all stakeholders and adoption to economic changes. Overall, the 2024 budget for Sarawak represents a progressive and comprehensive plan to build a prosperous, sustainable and united Sarawak, balancing immediate need with long-term strategic goals. Tan Sri Dato' Amar Speaker, performance of project implementation under the 12th Malaysia Plan. The 12th Malaysia Plan is a strategic and comprehensive 5-year plan that outlines Sarawak development policies and objectives and serve as a blueprint for socio-economic development for the year 2021 to 2025. It is a vital phase in Sarawak development trajectory, where a significant budget has been allocated for state and federal projects with the objective to bolster infrastructure, enhance public amenities, and stimulate economic growth. Allow me to update this August House on the performance of projects implemented under the 12th Malaysia Plan, funded both by the federal and the state government. As the project performance are of significant importance to the overall development progress in Sarawak. 1. Performance of federal funded project. Under the third rolling plan of the federal 12th Malaysia Plan, RP3 12MP, an allocation of ringgit Malaysia 5.69 billion had been approved for the implementation of 1,038 projects. Up to the third quarter of 2023, 55% or ringgit Malaysia 3.12 billion of the allocation was spent. All these projects are at various stages of implementation. Performance of the state-funded project. At the outset of the 12th Malaysia Plan, a ceiling of ringgit Malaysia 30 billion has been approved to fund 1,104 development projects across Sarawak. Following a midterm review this year and to align with the objective of the post-COVID-19 Development Strategy 2030, the Sarawak government has raised the 12th Malaysia Plan ceiling to ringgit Malaysia 38 billion. The increase aims to accelerate the development momentum in the state as to ensure realization of our strategic economic agenda come 2030 are achieved. The increased 12th Malaysia Plan ceiling also enables the implementation of more strategic development projects with the goal of ultimately benefiting the Rakyat. The number of approved projects has increased from 1,104 to 1,433, with 72% or 1,036 projects being physical projects and 28% or 397 being non-physical, including grant, contribution, investment, programs, and events. As of October 2023, 171 of the 1,036 physical projects, or 17%, have been completed. The remaining 865 projects are at various stages of implementation. The slow progress, many of these projects were mainly due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic over the last 3 years. However, the pace of project implementation now is already in full swing as the economy has been opening up since early last year. The cumulative expenditure for year 2021 to October 2023 stand at ringgit Malaysia 16.6 billion, or 45% of Sarawak 12th Malaysia Plan revised ceiling of ringgit Malaysia 38 billion. The expenditure is expected to increase further as the project activities continue progressing. 3. Performance of Project Rakyat. For the implementation of Project Rakyat, which presently comprises 627 projects, a total ceiling of ringgit Malaysia 2.072 billion was approved under the 12th Malaysia Plan. To date, 271 projects has been completed, while the remaining are the various stages of implementation. Performance of the Rural Transformation Project. Under RTP, there are a total of 7,731 projects with an approved ceiling of ringgit Malaysia 1.29 billion. As of October 2023, 4,145 projects, or 54% of the project, has been completed, while the remaining 3,586 projects, or 46%, are at various stages of implementation. A total of ringgit Malaysia 436.4 million, or 34%, out of the ringgit Malaysia 1.29 billion approved ceiling was spent between the year 2021 to October 2023. Since the introduction of RTP in 2015, over 20,400 projects have been implemented, which have benefited the Rakyat, especially those in the rural areas. Despite numerous challenges, including rising construction material prices and labor supply shortages, the project implementation has made significant progress, with overall 2023 financial performance of ringgit Malaysia 5.7 billion, or 71% achieved to date. Nonetheless, I wish to point out that there are certain ministries recording a fairly low execution performance of less than 30% for the almost entire year, despite the availability of funds. In this regard, I would like to remind those ministries to address issues that hinders the project implementation and, where necessary, to review processes and procedure, and ensuring that this project can be delivered timely and effectively. Thus, I would like to urge all controlling officers and their implementing agencies to step up their effort in ensuring that all projects under their purview are implemented expeditiously and that the approved budget for this year is progressively spent. This is crucial to spur our economic growth, provided well-developed infrastructure toward improving the livelihood of our rakyat. Tan Sri Dato' Amar Speaker, good governance and prudent financial management. We have always carried out and emphasized the importance of maintaining good governance practices in order to achieve and sustain our sound financial position. This is proven with the reaffirmation of our commendable investment-grade credit rating by both international and domestic rating houses, whereby Moody's and Standard & Poor's reaffirmed the state rating at A3 and A- respectively, while rating agency Malaysia ranked at AAA. The state's ability to obtain and maintain commendable high investment-grade credit rating is the testimony of our sound financial performance, underpinned by strong reserve and good budgetary practices. I am also pleased to report to this August House that the state is again being accorded a clean certificate for its public account for the financial year 2022. This is the 21st consecutive year of its clean record, which is a clear proof of our good governance practices and prudent financial management in managing our financial affairs. This outstanding achievement since the last 21 years, resulting from our consistent display of professionalism and prudent financial management, which to me deserve a moment of commendation. This achievement is not just any milestone, but a consistent narrative of sustained commitment to financial excellence by the GPS government. Dato' Amar Speaker, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the state civil servants for steadfastly practicing good financial management and governance, while also urging them to continue maintaining professional ethics and the highest level of integrity. At the same time, my ministry will continue to ensure excellent financial management of the state by adopting international best practices, managing risks and performance, and having robust international control. This is being done by leveraging on digital technologies and strengthening the professionalism and competency of our state civil service. I am proud of our effective and good financial management. However, we must not rest on our laurels. We must continue to focus on budgetary discipline, emphasize on prudent financial management. Only then we can sustain our wealth, build greater prosperity, and maintain financial health. Tan Sri Dato' Amar Speaker, Revenue Re-engineering Initiative. The government remains committed to improving its financial position while supporting growth momentum, enhancing the state long-term financial capacity and sustainability. The effort to strengthen and broaden the state revenue base, as aspired and driven by our Yang Amat Berhormat Premier, will be one of the key priorities in the state financial transformation program. For information of this August House, the state revenue has increased remarkably since the introduction of sales tax, state sales tax SST on petroleum product effective from 2019. SST on petroleum product has contributed ringgit Malaysia 14.7 billion to the state coffer since its imposition until October this year. An average collection of about ringgit Malaysia 3.5 billion annually. This revenue stream has become one of the major revenue generators, contributing about 33% to the state overall revenue. We have witnessed in the sitting, the tabling, and the passing of the Environment Reduction of Greenhouse Gas Emission Bill 2023. The bill, as we all know, aims to regulate greenhouse gas emission, promote carbon capture and storage, and mitigate climate change effect as to achieve net zero carbon emission by 2050. However, it is important to note that this new bill will open the opportunity for the state to tap new source of revenue that will ultimately enhance our financial flexibility in managing our economic development agenda, including climate change initiative. Apart from that, we will also continue to strengthen our revenue administration, focusing and effectively managing on areas that can facilitate revenue generation, collection, by leveraging on digitalization, enforcing greater compliance on revenue collection, elevating revenue leakages, and promoting a strong culture of accountability and transparency in public opinion, in public finance. Translate atau Mas Speaker, Sarawak Public Financial Management Transformation. The Sarawak government will continue to inculcate financial excellence and accountability in the management of the state financial resources. In this regard, we are presently embarking on the transformation of the state public financial management with the following major initiative. 1. Transformation of the state statutory bodies and government-linked companies. As part of the financial transformation journey, the Sarawak government is undertaking the transformation of statutory bodies and its group of companies and state government-linked companies through enhanced governance structure, which cover monitoring, financial, and performance management framework. The Sarawak government, in collaboration with the World Bank, is undertaking an initiative to review existing statutory bodies and government-linked companies' regulatory and monitoring framework. This transformation program is implemented in 3 phases from 2022 to 2025 as follows. 1. Phase 1, 2022, undertake a study to formulate state statutory bodies and government-linked companies' governance framework. Phase 1 of the study assess the adequacy of the current governance framework of the statutory bodies and government-linked companies, collectively known as state-owned enterprises, in performing effectively to delivering their objective and mandate. Phase 1 of the study, which commenced in June 2022, has been completed. We are currently implementing the recommendation of the study to strengthening SOE's governance mechanism. Phase 2 of the study, covering the period of 2023 to 2024, will begin in December 2023. Under this phase, we will be embarking on strengthening the regulatory framework and ownership policy by reviewing the existing laws and regulation, as well as digitalizing the monitoring method to be more systematic, effective, and deliver real-time information to the stakeholders. The World Bank will also provide capacity building training for our officers to elevate the relevant analytical skill required to implement this new initiative. Third, phase 3 of the study is scheduled to be implemented in 2025 to review the performance and make a recommendation on areas of enhancement to the overall transformation program. Apart from that, as part of the continuous effort to strengthen the corporate governance of SOEs, the following initiatives are also being undertaken. 1. Formulation of investment policy for state statutory bodies and state local authorities. 2. Formulation of annual report guideline to provide uniform reporting across SOEs. And 3. Development of an online monitoring system of SOEs, namely e-SOEs, to improve the overall monitoring processes and analyze the performance of SOEs effectively, efficiently, and in a timely manner. The collaborative effort of the Sarawak government and the World Bank in transforming the operational dynamic of SOEs mark another milestone in the corporate governance and strategic oversight. The initiatives undertaken are not just about enhancing current practices, but also geared toward building future-ready, transparent, and accountable SOEs that can effectively meet their obligation and contribute to the broader socio-economic goal of Sarawak. Sarawak Accounting System. I have enlightened this August House in May sitting this year on the implementation of Sarawak Accounting System, SAS, which was rolled out in January 2023, replacing the State Integrated Financial, Budgeting and Accounting System to enhance the effectiveness and efficiency in managing the state finance. To recap, SAS is an integrated financial administration system comprising 20 modules of budgetary, financial management, and accounting system. SAS interfaces with various other related systems, such as asset management system, project management system, revenue system, collection system, and administrative system. It is a fully integrated system and operates in real time with secure data integrity. SAS can produce a modified cash basis financial statement for reporting and tabling to this August House in compliance with the Financial Procedure Act 1957. It is also intended to prepare for the implementation of accrual accounting for government in accordance with the requirement of Malaysian Public Sector Accounting Standard, MPSAS. For the information of this August House, the Sarawak government would be migrating from a modified cash basis to an accrual accounting basis financial statement at the later stage upon approval by Parliament on the amendment of the Financial Procedure Act 1957, which is to cater for the implementation of accrual accounting at the state level. Accrual accounting facilitates better planning, strengthen financial management, provide better information for decision-making, and measurement of public policies efficiency and effectiveness. It would also give us a long-term view of public finance, ensuring good value for money, enhancing the transparency of financial information. Tan Sri Datuk Amar Speaker, Procurement Improvement Initiative. In the evolving landscape of procurement and contractor registration, the Sarawak government is dedicated to fostering excellence in project delivery and improving efficiency in procurement process. Given the need to create greater accountability, transparency, and efficiency in the state procurement management, we will continue to enhance our procurement processes through implementation of various initiatives, among others, are as follows. 1. Improvement of contractors and consultant registration. The Sarawak government has recently approved the revision of Financial Procedure of Contractors, Instruction 1999, and the Fee Registration of Contractors, Order 1999. This revision is timely and necessary to address the gap in matching the Unit Pendaftaran Kontraktor dan Juru Pruning UPKJ and Construction Industry Development Board CIDB registration for the Sarawak government procurement exercise. It is also to improve the existing registration guideline and procedure so that they are updated, streamlined, and more business-friendly. With the revision and instruction is now amended to Financial Procedure, Registration of Contractors and Consultant Instruction 2023, which, among others, covers the following. 1. Inclusion of registration of consultant. 2. Reclassification of registration and financial limit for work, mechanical, and electrical category. 3. Revision of registration validity period from 3 years to 2 years. And 4. Inclusion of clauses on disciplinary action. Whereas the order is now amended to the Fee Registration of Contractor Consultant Order 2023, of which the Sarawak government has agreed to revise the following. 1. Inclusion of fee for registration of consultant, processing of new application for registration, renewal of registration, and upgrading of consultant registration category. And 2. Cancellation of fee that are no longer collected and obsolete. 2. Collaboration and Construction Industry Development Board. To strengthen the contractor registration mechanism and to promote more effective ways to monitor the contractor performance, as well as to eliminate default and non-compliance contractor, the Sarawak government is collaborating and sharing expertise with SIDB in the following area. 1. Contractors registration. 2. Contractors monitoring and compliance. 3. Development and training program for contractors. And 4. Sharing and exchanging information through system integration. Bumiputra Contractors Development Program. As mentioned by Yang Mohamad Premier in his 2024 budget speech, the government has introduced a new program called Program Pembangunan Kontraktor Berdaya Saing, PKBS. PKBS is implemented with the following objective. 1. Developing genuine and competitive Bumiputra contractors in Sarawak. 2. Increasing at least 30% of Bumiputra contractors' participation in government contract. 3. Promoting healthy competition among selected Bumiputra contractors. And 4. Developing capability and competency of Bumiputra contractors through a structured development program. The Sarawak government also continue to implement various other contractor and entrepreneur development program, including the following. Program Peningkatan Usahawan Bumiputra, Putra, in collaboration with the Sarawak Economic Development Corporation to assist Bumiputra entrepreneurs in expanding their existing businesses. As of October 2023, 472 Bumiputra contractors, suppliers have benefited from this program, involving a total assistance of Ringgit Malaysia 2.84 million. Program 2, Program Scheme Pembayaran Kontraktor Kecil Bumiputra, SPKB, which provide financial assistance with a maximum loan amount of 200,000 or 80% of contract value, whichever is lower. As of October 2023, 30 Bumiputra contractors have received financial assistance with a total disbursement of Ringgit Malaysia 3.7 million. The next program is Program Pembangunan Vendor Perabot Bumiputra. It's designed to promote the participation of Bumiputra future vendor in the state-funded supply contract through collaboration with Public Work Department and Sarawak Timber Industry Development Corporation, STIDC. As of October 2023, 31 Bumiputra furniture vendor has been appointed by STIDC for the supply of furniture with a total contract value of Ringgit Malaysia 5 million. Next program is a Program Pusat Incubator dan Bimbingan Usahawan, PIBU, in collaboration with ECDC to provide office spaces and facilities for Bumiputra contractors and suppliers. As October 2023, 23 PIBUs are operating throughout the state. Implementation of capacity building program for Bumiputra contractors and suppliers throughout program Pembangunan dan Latihan. As of October 2023, 95 series of courses has been conducted, benefiting 3,702 participants. Tuan Sri Dato' Amar Speaker, State Alternative Funding. Sarawak has been envisioned by our Yang Amat Berhormat Premier as a high-income and developed region by 2030, in line with the PCDS 2030. In achieving this aspiration, the state has embarked on alternative funding, a financial model that facilitates and enables the leapfrogging and accelerating of our infrastructure development. This development covers catalytic and strategic initiatives, which include road and bridges, water and electricity supply, digitalization project, administrative building, and public transportation. Road and bridges. The Sarawak Coastal Road Network and the Second Trunk Road are, among others, the two significant projects undertaken via alternative funding. For this initiative, Ringgit Malaysia 11 billion has been allocated to improve coastal access and connectivity while enhancing road safety. The Sarawak Coastal Road Network project contained 8 work packages with 37 sub-packages, whereas the Second Trunk Road project, 3 main packages, 11 sub-packages in total. 13 projects under Coastal Road and Road Rehabilitation project has been completed, while the remaining work packages expected to be completed between 2024 and third quarter of 2025. To date, a total of 3.2 billion has been spent on this project. Water and electricity supply. On water and electricity supply, the state aimed to full coverage of water supply by 2030 and electricity supply by 2025. A sum of Ringgit Malaysia 4 billion has been allocated for water supply project under alternative funding, while Ringgit Malaysia 2.4 billion was allocated for the rural electricity scheme. To date, Ringgit Malaysia 2.6 billion and Ringgit Malaysia 1.4 billion has been spent on water supply and electricity project respectively. Digitalization project. As we strive to accelerate digital transformation and better connectivity, the state has allocated Ringgit Malaysia 1.76 billion to construct the smart towers and the Sarawak Rural Broadband Network, MySRBN, by a Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation, SDEC. On top of that, Sarawak Multimedia Authority was provided Ringgit Malaysia 260 million to implement a digital empowerment program and the construction of digital infrastructure and telecommunication towers. To date, Ringgit Malaysia 213 million and Ringgit Malaysia 113 million has been expended by SDC and SMA respectively, which have improved the coverage of settlement area where mobile broadband has increased to 64% and internet coverage is 76%. Administrative building. The government recognized the need to provide a safe, supportive, and conducive working environment for the state civil service, enabling them to perform their daily tasks efficiently and effectively. The development of offices complex at Jepak, Limbang, and Lawas are presently under construction and expected to be completed at the end of 2024. For this purpose, a sum of Ringgit Malaysia 499 million has been set aside under alternative funding. Public transportation. Sarawak has made a nationwide headline as we receive our first prototype hydrogen-powered automated rapid transit ART unit in August this year. This prototype unit was tested in Erasmus and it will now move on to the proof of concept testing along the Kuching-Samarahan Expressway. A depot and a hydrogen plant are also being built to support ART services in Lembus, Kota Samarahan. As mentioned in 2024 budget, a sum of ringgit Malaysia 900 million will be allocated next year for this project, also under AF. Tuan Sri Dato' Mas Speaker, Sarawak Sovereign Wealth Future Fund. The GPS government has made a momentous and progressive step to safeguard Sarawak's future economic prosperity by establishing Sarawak Sovereign Future Fund, SWF, which is scheduled to commence operation early 2024. This is a testament to the GPS government's unwavering commitment in fostering economic resilience, growth, and prosperity in Sarawak that will benefit all Sarawak, not only today, but also in the future. SWF is one of the best initiatives of GPS government that serve as an essential instrument to support the state economic resilience, moving forward and sustain the state fiscal position via revenue diversification, and the creation of ample reserve, replacing oil and gas revenue in the years to come. As a step forward in realizing the setting up of the SWF and establishing financial disciplinary measures, the government is reviewing the bylaw to make initial and annual appropriation of money to SWF. The initial appropriation of SWF will be ringgit Malaysia 8 billion, with a targeted subsequent annual appropriation as follows: ringgit Malaysia 300 million annually for year 2 to year 5, ringgit Malaysia 550 million annually from year 6 to year 10, and annual allocation of ringgit Malaysia 650 million from year 11 to year 20. With prudent management, the state, through diversifying revenue from oil and gas, can proficiently establish a natural hedging against the disruptive effect of fluctuating commodity prices and future eventualities. This will also strengthen Sarawak financial sustainability and ultimately create endowment and security for our future generation. Issue raised by Ali Yang Berhormat. Please allow me to respond, Tan Sri Dato' Mas Speaker, to issue raised by Ali Yang Berhormat on matters under our ministry purview. On issue raised by Ali Yang Berhormat from Pedungan on the so-called big variation of discrepancies in the 2024 operating expenditure, I wish to clarify that the amount of ringgit Malaysia 12.363 billion is ordinary expenditure meant to fund an operating expenditure of ringgit Malaysia 4.563 billion and appropriation to the development fund account of ringgit Malaysia 7.3 billion. As shown on first page of Command Paper 11/2023, the total of 2024 operating expenditures was at ringgit Malaysia 12.363 billion, which include the sum of ringgit Malaysia 7.8 billion meant for appropriation to development fund account. This ringgit Malaysia 7.8 billion had been inadvertently taken out as part of the operating expenditure due to the technical error. The matter has been rectified accordingly, and the affected pages have been replaced and laid on this Dewan Undangan Negeri, laid on the table in this Dewan Undangan Negeri sitting on the 23rd November 2023. Therefore, I wish to reiterate that with the projected revenue of ringgit Malaysia 12.749 billion and a total ordinary expenditure of ringgit Malaysia 12.363 billion, the 2024 state budget is expected to generate a surplus of ringgit Malaysia 386 million, as mentioned by Yang Amat Berhormat Premier in his budget speech, 2024 budget speech. Tan Sri Dato' Mas Speaker, on the issue raised by Yang Berhormat from Daro pertaining to Maris allocation, I wish to inform this August House that the state road grant is provided by the federal government pursuant to Article 109(1)(b) of the Federal Constitution. The road grant allocation is calculated based on road length registered in the Malaysian Road Record Information System, or in short, MYRIS. Therefore, registering and updating the road data at the respective agency in MYRIS is important in enabling the state to receive the road grant. In view of this, all the implementing agencies responsible for state road maintenance, these include Majlis Daerah Matu in Daro, to step up their effort to register an updated road under the respective jurisdiction in MYRIS so that we can receive more allocation under this entitlement for further disbursement. We hope the authorities are taking initiative to register this road under MYRIS so that they can get the allocation. Tuan Sri Dato' Mas Speaker, conclusion, I would like to express my sincere appreciation and gratitude to the Yang Berhormat Premier for his comprehensive, inspiring 2024 budget, which will serve as a valuable guardian and direction for managing the state economy in its affairs. I wish also to thank all ahli Yang Berhormat for your constructive contribution and support for the 2024 budget. This August House has witnessed a fruitful session that has given due attention to significant issues affecting the social and economic well-being of our people. I wish to express my appreciation also to Tan Sri Dato' Mas Speaker for ensuring the orderly conduct of this session. I also wish to extend my gratitude to the staff of the Dewan and of the State Civil Service for their hard work in dedication, ensuring the smooth running of this Dewan. Finally, may I take this opportunity to wish our Christian friend a Merry Christmas, Happy and Prosperous New Year to all of us in Sarawak. My pantun is Tanjung Batu ke Pantai Damai, Batang Air terus ke Bukit Semuja. Bajet tu penghabis besai, kelai pemujur ngatur belanja. Jentera GPS pimpinan Premier teguh berdiri, tidak ada bandingan. Semangat perpaduan laungan Premier, sugulai sejalai jadi pegangan. Sekian, terima kasih.
Ahli Yang Berhormat, we have a lunch break. Sitting resumes at 2:30 p.m.